The air hung heavy with the scent of honeysuckle and dust as Maria pulled up to the animal shelter in her beat-up pickup truck. The Texas sun beat down mercilessly, turning the asphalt parking lot into a shimmering mirage. She stepped out, a worried frown etched on her face, a cardboard box clutched in her hands. "I need to surrender these kittens," she said to the receptionist, her voice trembling slightly. The woman, used to the everyday routine of heartache and surrender, barely glanced at the box. "Of course, ma'am," she replied, her voice flat. "Let's get some information." Maria, however, wasn't quite ready to give up her story. "They weren't mine," she whispered, her eyes welling up. "I just found them, in the greenhouse." There were so many. The receptionist's eyes widened as she peeked into the box. Her jaw dropped. It wasn't a usual litter, a dozen or so, bundled together. It was a miniature army of kittens, squirming and mewing in the cramped space. 39, Maria confirmed, her voice barely a breath. They were all ages, some just born, others bigger, already walking. "I don't know what happened to their mother, but I couldn't leave them there." News of the kitten crisis spread like wildfire through the shelter. Volunteers and staff alike were overwhelmed. How could they possibly care for 39 tiny, vulnerable creatures? But the story of the abandoned kittens touched hearts, and soon, a community rallied around them. Social media became a lifeline. Pictures of the kittens, some emaciated, others surprisingly healthy, some with matted fur, others with bright, curious eyes, filled news feeds. Posts about their plight garnered thousands of shares and comments, filled with offers of help and a collective outpouring of compassion. Within days, a network of foster homes materialized. 10 volunteers, each with a loving heart and a spare bedroom, agreed to take in a handful of the rescued kittens. Each kitten was given a name, a warm bed, a steady supply of milk, and the comfort of human touch. The shelter buzzed with activity. Each day, the kittens were showered with love, cleaned, fed, and nurtured back to health. The once scared, shivering creatures transformed. Their fur, once dull and matted, now gleamed with vibrant colors. Their eyes, once filled with fear, now sparkled with mischief and playfulness. The day came when the kittens were finally ready to be adopted. The shelter held an open house, filled with the joyful meows of happy, healthy kittens. People came from far and wide, drawn by the story of the 39 abandoned kittens. They cradled the playful kittens, their hearts melting with each gentle purr. One by one, the kittens were chosen. They went home to loving families.